The reason I named the album that title was because it's more of like, you know, when you start gaining success, you start making money, and people start seeing that you're doing well, there's a lot of people that are actually not going to be your friends and that are just going to try to use you and, you know, try to either make money off of you or take money from you. And, you know, that's why I named the title that, was just because I hold my friends that are close to me very dear, because they're not those type of people, because they've known me for a really long time before anything really happened for me. And when I was just a kid, you know, just promoting clubs. So that's why I named the title that. I never knew that this was really going to be my career. I just was, you know, I was 18 years old, and I started getting into turntablism when I was a bit younger, but I never really started trying to do it until I was 18. I suck at it now still, but after that I just started being like, oh cool, I want to start DJing at clubs and seeing how that goes. And I got booked at this place, Teddy's in Los Angeles. At these places I was playing more like disco stuff, but I got into that, and then I realized that if I wanted to play at these other clubs, these dance clubs / indie mashup clubs that Steve Aoki was doing at the time, called Cinespace, if I wanted to play there, I knew that I needed to make my own music because I wasn't friends with them, so I couldn't get in on a friend basis. So then that's when I decided, like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go and make music, and then try to be able to get booked to DJ there. And that was my goal at the beginning, was just like, all right, cool. My goal is to play Cinespace, so I'm gonna try to make music until I can play there. That's another part of it, is that, you know, friends rule, because I worked with a lot of my really good friends. DJ Snake, love him. He's so much fun to hang out with. We started the song over the internet, and then I went to Paris, and we worked on it there, and then I finished it back in my studio in LA. Same thing with Martin Garrix. I saw him on MTV when he had done a song with Sander Van Doren and Julian Jordan. He was 17 years old, making better music than I was making. In terms of his chord progressions, he is really good, and it sounds amazing. So we started hanging out, and that's when we started Set Me Free. The collab with Major Lazer. I've known Diplo for now 4 years. He's a really dear friend to me. Simon Lord, I've been working with him a long time on a lot of vocal tracks. And then the presets, that came about just from me being a big fan of their music, and I just asked them on Twitter if they wanted to work on a song. And then same with Brendan Urie. And that was like the craziest collab though, for the Brendan Urie one, because I was a huge fan of Panic at the Disco for a long time. And so that's how it all came about. It's all been like really easy and fun music to make, and nothing was really stressful about it, and everyone's been really easy to work with. And so, yeah, it was a very nice, fun process.
I know your hopes and dreams, they will collide.
Never really got that big. I think like I was the only person that really came out of it and really became a big artist from starting out making it. It was 4 years ago, I think, and the main guy was Munchie, who he's still around, but none of us really know where he lives anymore or how to get in contact with him. But he was the main person that got me into it, because I was making dubstep and electro at the beginning, and then I heard his SoundCloud page. He sent me a message saying, hey, I made a remix of a song that you made. And I listened to his remix, and his remix was 10 times better than mine. And then I started listening to all of his stuff on his SoundCloud, and I was just so blown away. And I didn't know what it was. I just saw that it was tagged moombathon, and I couldn't tell what tempo it was or what was even going on. So then I researched it and found out it was 108 BPM. And then I was like, you know what? This sounds so cool. I'm gonna start working on it. And then I started working on it, and that's how I got to know Diplo, because he was really into it at the time. And then it took off for a bit, and then it never peaked like how trap music did or how like Big Room House did. It kind of went like this, and it just kind of plateaued at the bottom, and it never really went, you know, to that final level. But I'm happy it hasn't actually, because I feel like I've been working on new moombathon stuff now, and I feel like it's very fresh and different. And I thought that I had done everything that I could in that genre, but it's just fun that, you know, to go back and explore it, and hopefully we can make it big again. Because it's a very summery type of music. It's a very slow, grooving tempo. Hi Televisionette, I'm Dillon Francis. I love you.